Alrighty then, hello everybody and welcome to my first attempted let's play of Kirby's Adventure, the delicious pink little cuddly muddly fluffy Huffy Puff. That's what I like to call him. And he's riding his way on his star into the demo screen, where we will promptly skip the action and start straight on the action. We are starting the game with a sword fight. It's the scene I remember most fondly because this is the game I loved playing as a kid. Over and over and over again. I'm sure you had one of those as well. Right now I'm recording at 60 FPS because that was the only way I managed to be able to get the sound working and Nestopia to behave like it should. Don't worry guys, I do own the game, so it's not as illegal as it could possibly be. And we will skip this guy. He looks kind of shifty. I'm stalking him. I'm a little pink stalker. Yeah, you go away. He's running. Can you see? He's scared. He's scared of me. Oh, and there he goes again. Nope, not this time either. That was a close one. And you can see this slowdown happening. That's actually the game itself doing its thing. Very pretty for an NES game though, so it's to be forgiven. And I'll take you! I'll take the fire. I do have inner fire, you know? Even though it makes the pink go away, which is kind of a shame really, but all abilities I think do that. Would love it if we could keep the color, but no. Inner fire means you lose your color. That's how the world works. No, it did not make any sense. Don't try to philosophize into it. So there we go. We are on the next screen and already you can see my ineptitude at gaming rearing its ugly head. And yeah, for all my games that I will be playing, I will be using save states. You know, these kind of things, save state. Yeah, you know save states, I'm sure. And yeah, I'm not ashamed. I am not ashamed, because if you had to watch me fail all the time, it would be boring, wouldn't it? I mean, if you want, I can do a I wanna be the guy or I wanna be the Boshi sort of thing at some point, but right now I'm just enjoying the game, sucking at it and only getting into the third thing. But then this is not the kind of game that, you know, makes you run out of lives. At least I don't think it has happened to me yet. I mean, it would be an experiment, wouldn't it? What happens if you actually lose this game? I'm not sure if it's actually a big consequence. You probably just get thrown back to the main overworld screen or something. Oh, I got the big one on the first try. That's always a nice thing. And I'll be conservative here, you know. Take what you can get. And I can get the small one. You almost always can get the small one. Phew! Okay, I was afraid it was gonna drop it because I just said it and jinxed it. And there we go, that's 3 up. Oh yeah, so I can lose my life 3 times. It's very forgiving for an NES game. I'm not sure how many people know this game. I mean, it's one of the more famous NES ones, but still, it's still an NES game, and they have not exactly sold an infinite amount of these. Especially since it came late in the console's life cycle and the SNES was already out when this game came. So, I mean, look at it. It does look like a SNES game, just with a few colors that are missing. And of course some limitations like the slowdown when there's a lot going on the screen. But it's doing remarkably well. It's a remarkably beautiful game. I could just stand here and spit fire all day and just look at this guy doing his thing. Isn't he amazing? Oh, you pink, cuddly, muffly, fluffy, huddly puff. Or that did not come out well. I expected that to come out well. I'm sorry, guys. And there we have the little bomb elf guy. I guess he's an evil elf. What is he? I mean, I'm calling him elf because he looks like one of those Santa elves, just dressed in black, so he's kind of a Nazi elf. I wonder what Legolas would look like dressed as a Nazi, but that's not politically correct, so let's not go there. And here's the small elf. Of course we kill those too. We hate elves on this channel. And yeah, this will probably be the first video up on the channel, so I might actually want to tell you who I am and what I intend to be doing with it. I'm calling myself, what was it again, the Shiny Eye Syndrome, and I'll be playing games and talking. Probably not the first person in the world to do this thing. I've watched quite a few, and I've been inspired by quite a few. And I thought, why not try my hand? Because in the last few days I have acquired this sort of soothing voice. There's a little trick to it, and yeah, I'm enjoying it now and putting it to use. Come on, dude, get up. No. No, okay. 2000 points. Let's go for points in this game instead of lives. Why not? Let's go for the second place in the jumping minigame. Usually don't manage second, either it's first or third. Don't know if second's possible. I mean, probably it is, but we'll find out. If I remember doing this. Oh my god, no, 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 my beautiful fire, my inner fire. Yes. It's probably my least favorite ability, fire, because it's just plain boring, but let's see how long I can keep it. Let's take it as a challenge. I mean, how else am I gonna die in this game, right? And there we go, killing birds. I'll call them birds, I guess. And the little slime balls, snails, and whatever the heck this is. I don't want to even get close enough to kill it. Toad, and gone is the inner fire, and there it is again. Awesome. The universe loves me, doesn't it? Can you see the blue mountains in the background? Don't you want to go there someday? It's like the Himalayas somehow, isn't it? It's not, right? It's not. No. I'm just trying to make this interesting. I don't really know how yet. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm just talking. I just keep talking and talking. And there we go. Come on, second place. Second place. Yes! Yes! I aimed for that. I aimed for that. Like, you can't fake this stuff. And there we go. We've got a museum. Oh, I didn't read the text. I'm so sorry, guys, but I don't think it comes back if you try again. No, it doesn't. And in the museum you can basically get abilities for free. The sword's one of most people's favorites, I guess. And look at him glisten on his pedestal. I think he can't kill me here, like, yeah, it just goes away if I jump into him. But I'll be keeping my fire, as I have already announced. And let's go to level 4. Into the woods we go. There's actually ladders in this game. I am not quite certain why they did that, because you can just fly and it's faster. I guess it's a faster way to descend on the ladder, but I can't show you that because I already went up here and you can't drop through these. This is the ice guy. I don't care much for the ice ability. My favorite one's the high jump one. Well, if I manage to keep my fire all the way through, I guess we won't see it, so I can talk about it now. I discovered that as the last ability I discovered, so to speak, as a kid, because whenever I used it I didn't get it because I was using the turbo buttons, and if you play this game using the turbo buttons, the high jump thing doesn't work. It just makes a little hop, and I was like scratching my head. What am I supposed to do with this little hop? It's not gonna kill anything. And, well, of course, the little hops don't kill anything, but at some point I then figured out, okay, turn off the turbo button, and there you go. Invincibility. I'll just continue my narrative later, because this has to be enjoyed. I'll be silent now. Isn't the music amazing in this game? Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so... Oh, I did it again! I did it again! I'm just amazing these days. I think this is a point where I should save. Which one was the save button? I put it on the gamepad, so I might actually reload if I do this. Yes, I did it. I did it. Alright then. You see King DDD on the boss thing. I don't really know why. Fire is actually one of the best abilities to do this guy with. I mean, it's not as he's hard, but with fire he just stun locked all the time. It's like in a fighting game, he can't do anything. It's kinda lame, but there you go. And yeah, this boss is always lame, so I shouldn't be judging. He's cool, I mean he's a big sprite and everything. It's very well made. And we got Ice Cream Island with lots of sweets and that guy. Right. Sorry about those sunglasses, kid. I'm sure they're smashed to bits on the ground right now. But there you go. Who needs sunglasses when they have inner fire? Oh yeah. Killing some nuts because Kirby's nuts, right? Hardy har. And showing you off my amazing abilities of flight. These guys are fun because if you suck them in, they don't like that. Yeah, they really don't. They're quite scary. I had nightmares of these guys as a kid. What's with those knights anyway? They don't look like anything. Well, I killed this one, but I'll show you again. Like, what's this thing on top of his head, for a lack of better word? It's like a turtle, or is it like a meatloaf? It's a meatloaf knight. Yeah, let's call him Meatloaf Knight. Mushrooms. What's with NES games and mushrooms anyway? These guys, I don't think you want to let them fall on the floor. They explode and kill everything. You can suck them up for a sort of one-shot kill everything on the screen sort of deal, but in the Kirby games that's always pretty much useless. They're just putting it in there for fun, but then everything else is put in this game for fun. Like, so many abilities you don't need. I think it's quite amazing, and I wish other games did that. Like, adding gameplay. Yeah, didn't do the second one this time. Oh well. Points. Let's go for points, I said, and there we go for points. Yeah, I wish other games did that. Just sort of little gameplay things that enhance the experience, but that don't really break anything. It's very well balanced, Kirby. It's weird to say that. Maybe it's because the game's so easy to begin with that you can't break balance by adding things. It has so many interesting abilities though. I love the Kirby games, especially the SNES one and the newest one on the Wii, I think it was. Not the Epic Yarn one. Oh, come on. That was so close. But I still beat him and I got a 1-up. I don't remember if you get points if you sort of half fail this one. Maybe on the next one I'll try it. Save again, I guess. And I made it. No reloading by accident. And I still have my inner fire. This is going well. I can even set off the bomb with the fire, which is thematic, you know? What do we have here? This screen always puzzled me as a kid. I was certain there has to be a secret somewhere, you know? I mean, why else would it be there? Of course, it's obvious the developers, they wanted to show off, you know, riding Kirby into the horizon. I was about to say sunset, but then I thought, no, wait, maybe it's not a sunset, and it wasn't. That was one of the later levels. So prudent as always, and then I sort of wasted by telling you about it. Oh, right, this guy is not easy with fire, I remember. Well, he is easy like everything else in the game, but you actually have to evade him. And I did not do that and still beat him, as you can see, but I don't like taking damage in Kirby games. It feels like failure. It feels like utter, complete failure. But then, failure is what we play video games for. It's so we learn, right? failure not at the cost of happiness, just for failure's sake, if you wish. Oh my god, he's coming on the apple. He's coming to get me. I will dream badly tonight of elves on apples. I love tomato juice. I don't love it in real life as much because I never even drank it, but I love it in Kirby games. And I made it again! Is it not amazing how I always remember to go for the points instead of the one-ups? Yeah, I'm very proud of myself for that one. And use the button to move the crane and try to get a Kirby. A big one's hard to get, but worth it. So, since we were talking about failure, let's go for failure and go for the big one. No risk, no reward, right? Get him, oh no, yes!